Creeper. Oh man. So we back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. This task a grueling one, hope to find some diamonds tonight, diamonds tonight. Heads up, you hear a sound, turn around and look up. Total shock fills your body. Oh no, it's you again. I can never forget those eyes. 'Cause baby tonight, the creeper's trying to steal our stuff again. 'Cause baby tonight, you grab your pick, shovel and bolt again. And run until it's done, until the sun comes up in the morn. 'Cause baby tonight, the creeper's trying to steal our stuff again. Just when you think you're safe, overhear some hissing from right behind, right behind. That's a nice life you have, shame it's gotta end at this time. Blows up, then your health bar drops and you could use a one-up. Get inside, don't be tardy. So now you're stuck in there, half a heart is left, but don't die. 'Cause baby tonight, the creeper's trying to steal our stuff again. 'Cause baby tonight, you grab your pick, shovel and bolt again. And run until it's done, until the sun comes up in the morn. 'Cause baby tonight, the creeper's trying to steal our stuff again.
You're mine. Dig up diamonds and craft those diamonds and make some armor. Get it, baby, going forge that like you so MLG Pro. The sword's made of diamonds, so come at me, bro. Training in your room under the torchlight, hone that form to get you ready for the big fight. Every single day in the home light, creepers out prowling. Alright, look at me, look at you. Take my revenge, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm a warrior, baby, what else is new? And my blade's gonna tear
'Cause
through you.
baby
Bring it.
tonight, the creeper's trying to steal all our stuff again.
Gather your stuff. Yeah, let's take back
Yeah,
the world.
baby tonight, grab your sword, armor and gold.
It's on.
Take your revenge. So fight like it's the last night of your lifetime. Show them your fight. 'Cause baby tonight, the creeper's trying to steal our stuff again. 'Cause baby tonight, you grab your pick, shovel and bolt again.
Hello. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the streams. Sorry it's been 2 weeks. Sometimes I happen. Anyways, let us not waste much time. We find this, always lose it somehow. Okay, there was the game. We will switch to the game. I believe, be a sleepy guy. I am a sleepy guy. Believe we have a puzzle to solve. What the fuck? I did not. That was not the last thing I expected to see. I thought we were still talking to Fly. Let's. Must be the main monitoring station. Well, none of the screens are dark though. Probably aren't powered up. Looks like it. So how do we turn them on? I have a question of that. Probably some switches or something around here somewhere. Oh, nice music. Yellow chair sits before me. Okay. Long console. The screen in the middle of it. Jesus. Get out of the way. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I just rubbed it a little and it turned on. I don't think the rift's gonna be that easy though. Screen. Looks like a login screen. I think we need to put in the password. Okay, I'll give it a shot. I know the password. It will be... Okay. Yeah, I got nothing. What's the password? Look around a little more. Maybe find some kind of clue. Right. Speakers. Yeah, they look pretty normal. Fair try, yeah. This chair's green. Chair. Yeah, for a green one at that. It's a big screen. Blank though. I don't think the power's on. Looks like we've got 9 switch. Ooh. What number? A little Thunderbolt icon up here. Guess these are a bunch of power switches. They're all red. My guess is these are switches to fucking kill us. Does that mean they're all off? But you try and flip some of them. Well. Did you hear something? Yeah, it did. And I'm starting episode. Sick. Whoa! Okay, they're cameras. These are from security cameras. I thought so. Hey, what about Timioji, Clover, and Quark? Can you see them anywhere? You can see just as well as I can. There's nobody there. Leo or Kay either. Is We'll take a good look at it though. Damn nothing. It's gotta be important for something. Each screen seems to be for a security camera. Can't see anybody though. Blank. And nothing at all. This one's this thing. Barely touched it. It's ready to go. Showing the same thing too. It's a chair. Yep, and it's red. I can't understand a word of this. It looks like some kind of code. All these binders are like that. Shoot. I wonder what this is. Don't know. It's like a machine of some kind. Okay. And I can miss that yet. A sofa. It's perfectly normal. Hey. There's been a lot about a lion and a sun in its mouth. There's been a lot of imagery and dialogue about that. I wonder what that means. Is this a lion? What's it got in its mouth? Some kind of button, right? You can push it. I can barely make it out, but I think there's something carved on the surface. The sun? Yep. Wait, so is this lion eat? So is this lion eating the sun? Yeah. Whatever. Right now we need to focus on getting out of here. I'm gonna push that button. Okay. Yeah, sure. Whoa! Light turned off. This is a light switch. Okay. Strange looking set of shells. Hey, check it out. All lit up. Pretty colorful. Think it's a hint? Maybe. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get some water. Hello? Hello? Okay. Alright, that took a bit longer. My cat is throwing a fit about something. I think he wants to go outside. He got out yesterday. Now he's got to hide for it. Different shit, different clothes. Okay. Well. The same pattern for both of these. You know, little like, what's that, a pentagon, right? Octagon, actually? I don't. Pentagon would be 5. That's 6, right? This is a star shaped. These are pentagons, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, octagon. Okay. No, yeah, octagon. I know my shapes. Kind of stupid. What's this? Hourglass. Looks like the fan inside is red. Things engraved on the top. Like a number 4. 4? What the heck does that mean? Well, given the purpose of the hourglass, I guess it means the 4-second clock. In other words, it'll take 4 seconds for the sand to run through it after you flip it. That's full of yellow sand. There's a little cover onto this. Okay. I'm gonna turn the lights on, okay? Yeah, do it. A set of shells made up of octagon and triangle. They light up when you turn off the room light. I don't know where to go from here. Into those glass bottles before. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, what's this? First step. The red line along the edge. Second step is magenta line along the edge. Third step is pretty deep though. I guess it's more of a landing than a simple step. Fine line along the edge. Fourth step, yellow line runs the length of the edge. Sixth and last step, the line along the edge is blue. Fifth step. Okay, what's that do for us? Let's turn the lights up again. Look around a bit more. Ooh. Ooh. Huh. Okay. The letters on the front of the step underneath the red line. Image of you. The letters on the front of the step underneath the magenta line. They say Zick Gullips. The letters on the front of the step underneath the side line. They say Tisg. The letters on the front of the step underneath the yellow line, they say Big Me. There are letters on front of the step underneath the green line. Edinburgh. That's what it says. Ooh, there are letters on the front step. There's the blue line. They say Esdmas. Okay. That could be a password. If I can remember that. TMG. There we go. Did it work? Yeah, I guess so. Good job. Cakewalk. Did you see this icon? One in the upper left corner? Yeah. What this icon means. Only one way to find out, right? Very true. Look close to the first one, but look in the hexagon and triangle. Right, you only have 4 moves to complete this puzzle. Okay. Oops. Okay, let's see here. I guess whoever did. I guess whoever made this figured that was enough. Hard. Get on where the colors are supposed to go. Let me look at this. Okay. Okay. See. Look at that again. There's a short step puzzle. Yeah. I feel like I could just get the like randomly just boop boop boop. Wait, I can click the triangles too. Shit. There's a lot of options for only 4 moves. insane. Let's make it 4 steps. Okay. Okay, there we go. Did it. That was, I mean, I wasn't really any thinking of that. I just kind of pulled it off. How do you like that puzzle? It always scares me when I get it right. Too early to celebrate. Check your screen. Got a new icon. What was that noise? Nothing happened on the screen. Look up. The one over your head. Huh? Oh. Will be me. How's that? It's not even a sentence. Will be me. Okay. One's done too. Same results for another icon up in the corner. It's like I'm supposed to be an hourglass. That shouldn't find out. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh wait a minute. Hold on, this is gonna take a big thing. Oh, I get it. Oh. Am I just gonna have to count these? What's this thing? Seven, maybe? It's kind of hard to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Okay, sure. I can't believe I counted that right. I could barely tell. Ah, yeah. Not bad. Another icon on the screen. Yes, there is. Hey, look. Things changed. What the heck is this? Me, be, I was, will, everything, you know, she. Different word on each one. It's just to shuffle them around and to make it fit. Oh, look at the screen underneath. It's got the same words in 9 squares. So I'm supposed to use that console to move the words around? Be my guess. Okay, give it a shot then. Checking the stream real quick. I think it's behind a bit. Okay. No dice. Get a hold of yourself. I'm discounting on you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I don't think I can do that just yet. I think I gotta look at that. But first, let's take care of this green guy over here. The password? Alright, fine. Better get this right, Stigma. Yes, yes, yes. What? Damn it, what the hell is the password? Green share, huh? Huh? Oh, nothing. Forget about it. Yeah, I know. What? I put it in wrong? What? What? Oh. 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 I'm stupid. That's on me. Yeah, yeah, I just noticed that's the blue one. Good. That's all of them. Oh, well done. Really sure you take that disdain down like 10%. Yes. Look at that corner of the screen. Yeah, icon. I've seen this icon before, just like the one on the other side. That would mean. God damn. Is it 4? Oh. That looks close to right, actually. But clearly we need another color, which is why we do this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! Damn. Damn. Oh, he figured it out. Not bad. My reward? Nice try. Looks like Zero's got something for you, though. I mean, this new icon? I mean... What? Oh. What are you doing? It's just like the other one. Look up. I was you. Okay, so here's what okay. I was you, will be me. Here's my guess. That won't work. Maybe you don't need some of these words. You think? Okay. I'll try something. I crossed out all the words that were on the screen. So maybe those are the ones that need to go. Oh. I guess I didn't need... maybe I didn't need to do that at all. Whatever. Use. Wait a minute. Do they all have a period on them? Like, I mean, not like all the words, but like, are there like enough for 3 sentences? 1, 2. There's only 2. Okay. It'll be me. It's not much of a sense, just as I was you. Much in the ceiling or walls. I want to know why this is on the screen. Oh, okay. It's that simple. It's that simple. I don't know why I overthought that. Just like thought. Yeah, looks like you got it. Good work. Range though. At least not here. Yeah. Take a look at the screens up on the wall. This. Good work, Sigma. Been waiting for this. New safe password, huh? Yeah, let's go open it. You could move into the black as well. Same safe before, probably open it the same way too. You just need to plug in the right password. Yeah, give it a try. That took way longer than it should have. That was an easy room, but I made things too hard to open. Yeah, I got lucky with those two fucking computer things. Looks familiar. Different image though. It's one of the AB room cards. Well, I guess there are two of them actually. These are the Starkeys the announcer was talking about. We've got the same key as usual. Okay, let's keep going. Right. Lock for the door. Set the lock. Open it, okay? You ready? Yes, of course. Get on with it. Right. Here we go then. 3, 2, 1. You found it.
Wait. I just realized something.
What is it? What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage. Are you following me?
Yeah. You're talking about stuff that's been recorded, right? Footage of the past. They store that. We might be able to see it.
Yeah. I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Gonna see Dio murder that woman? Definitely. What do we do?
Leave that to me.
Gaming. You know how to use these things?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles.
Okay.
Everything's designed to do something, and once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to.
Okay.
See?
Either we know more or be more confused after this. Yeah, that's... Monitoring video data. It's like this did. See someone else kill that woman. I mean, that is likely. Leo just said he did it. We don't have... Well, we do have proof. We did have proof. But he, I mean, you know, good work.
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
Okay. Wait. What the heck is this? You think there's no data?
Let's check the log. Damn it. This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
Damn.
That
By
would
zero?
be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Damn. Well, that's a little frustrating. That footage could have told us the log.
Yeah. It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
Hey, what's this?
You want to open it?
Yeah,
It says Golem status.
I don't know about that. That should be the symbol of those robots. Told you about them in the pantry, right?
Yeah.
Remember?
You mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shoot. Everything here's been erased too.
Looks like it.
Guess there isn't anything we can... Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling. Ooh. Knew it! That golem we made is still functional.
What do you mean?
Oh, like fucking British dude.
I thought you told me Golem, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah. But he said that his the path for a golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was stable. His brain is probably still functional. Can we see his logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Another one that says catch. These file names all just seem like random characters. Whatever. Pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
That's what I found. It's probably from right after Kay decked us. We'll be tossing that white door on the left in a minute. Let's watch. It's me. That's the first time we got a little 3D model of me. See?
interesting. This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here.
Exactly.
So, if we go back through these files...
And we might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice! Great work, Sigma.
Come on, I told you I'll need you kicking my ass. But it's not like I really did anything. Started going through the rest of the files. Security footage showed K and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
That just leaves Timmy, OG, Clover, and Pork. Let's see their fucking corpses. Put my mouth to continue, then it happened. The vision suddenly blurred. Shaking my head did nothing to clear it. Staggered, my balance gone. What the fuck? Well, Pokin, you were right. What? Why is she talking like that? Oh god, what the fuck? Sounds like someone's playing a tape of her voice all sped up. What is going on here? I don't understand what she's saying. We got that virus. Also, we might be a robot, so maybe something's going on there. She's moving so fast. Like watching a video on fast forward. What the hell is... Wait, could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow? It just looks like everything is speeding up. It's getting faster. Make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. I drifted shit as I tried to sort out what was happening to me. Well, I mean, I don't care about you playing. I woke up several minutes later. I opened my eyes. The first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. Sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Hold on, my fan just turned off on its own. Let me turn that back on. Too fucking hot. Ceiling fan in this apartment. Because the remote got bad batteries. Turns it off. It's real hot.
You okay?
I don't think so. What sounded normal again? She wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. Let her a quiet sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they've got a lost and found.
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in.
Okay.
Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah. I think I might just be getting tired. Kind of surprised they didn't catch up to me sooner.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
Uh-oh. Radical 6. Just a moment I thought of Radical 6. But I didn't want to worry 5 if I didn't have to. Better to stay quiet about it.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
What are you, my mom?
Fine, no more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Golem's cache.
When was this recorded?
See you in a minute.
There on the right, it looks like some sort of time
Can you
code.
figure it out?
No. Bunch of numbers can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
You okay, what you doing, man? Huh? No, it's kidding.
Yeah.
Looks at his bracelet here. Probably checking how much time is left.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
21 minutes. That means the footage is from 21 minutes before the primary doors open, right?
Exactly.
And that would have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means what we're seeing here is Kay 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
That means this is right after he tried to resist. I know this word, I can't say it. Resuscitate, whatever.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other angles?
I looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that this is a record of what happened right around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order.
Well, that sure is convenient that we got this.
Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah. About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Hit that thing a lot. Oh, someone's coming in. It's weird seeing Clover's 3D model. Luna, that Clover behind her?
Yeah.
I mean, we see their 3D models all the time, just this DG 3D.
This is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now, you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. Looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Wanna listen to it?
Yeah, more on eye level than sky view. What the hell is this?
I know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Huh?
Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours, 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
Hey, they're gone. I watched Clover move steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another... no, you said this was it.
Yeah, this is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. She looked like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah, this is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
And when Clover left, Luna's still in the room. That
Hold on.
means...
Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Yo, what up? Yo. He disappeared too. Down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know,
This Dio dude's always into fucking bullshit.
but I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it.
Why?
Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
the fuck would I know? I've been here.
Saying he was lying. He wasn't in the 4B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah. So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
Whatever it was, it happened during this time.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he's left. And it looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise. The cyan door opening? Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
Now that's Kay. Looking Zenyatta. I heard Kay open the cyan door. He panicked. Whatever he's up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it. And he fucking killed Luna too? Is Dio just killing everybody out here? What the fuck? Is Dio just responsible for everything?
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, blow the ball into frame just like the
If Kay
others.
was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Sure.
Alright. Should be around here. One sec. Okay. You should see something you recognize in a minute here.
There's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame. Picking the time on his bracelet. We come full circle, huh?
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
He gets there, he tells us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully. And I think it has something to tell us.
You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence. But it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
I ran over the footage in my head. 0 hours, 1 minute, Clover and Luna enter the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. 0 hours, 10 minutes, the book moves out of frame. 1 minute, 40 seconds, Clover exits the room. 1 minute, Theo enters the room. He also immediately exits the frame. Seems like that Dio was up to no good during this period. Dio exits the room. 13 minutes, 10 seconds, Kay enters the room. He also disappears from the camera's field of view. Point there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. Now it's 29 minutes, Kay enters the frame. Look at his bracelet. Says 21. Any time until the primary doors open. Seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is... Must say Dio. Dio.
What makes you so sure?
He was up to something in there.
And you think that something was killing Luna?
Yeah.
It's not a very strong argument.
Who do you think it is?
Right now, the most likely suspect is Clover.
Yeah, that also makes sense. He might have... With Luna's bracelet gone, he might have took that. Why? Luna could have still been alive after Clover left the room. You and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna, too.
That is true. This footage isn't enough to tell us who the killer is.
I'm just saying, Dio lied about stuff.
But if we take one other thing into account, then she starts to look a lot more guilty.
And what is that other thing?
What Dio said to us at the White Doors. Kay wanted us to go into the White Doors, right? You told him you wouldn't leave 3 people behind to die. What did Dio say to you?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He would only have said that if he knew that only 2 of us would be going through the door. Do you understand?
Dio knew that we had Luna's bracelet, which would mean he also knew she was dead. Right?
Exactly. If he hadn't known she was dead, he would have said something else. He would have objected the moment Kay suggested we go through the door.
Possible. Or just to get through without Luna.
But he said nothing, almost as if he never expected her to be there in the first place. Now why would he do that? I can think of two reasonable explanations. Either Luna was already dead when Dio entered room 2 in the crew quarters, or he killed her himself. If the latter was correct, however, I suspect he would have behaved differently. If Dio had killed Luna, he would have made sure to do something that he thought would cast suspicion off of himself. Most likely, he would have asked about her absence.
Well, he doesn't seem like the smartest guy I've seen. So. It's Luna. Sigma and Phi won't be able to get through the White Door without her.
Although it clearly wouldn't provide an ironclad alibi, I imagine he'd think it would make him less suspicious. That's why it's relevant that he said nothing about Luna. Of course, this doesn't mean he's innocent of killing her, but it does make it seem a lot less likely. So, if what I'm saying is correct, what does it mean?
When Tio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Exactly. Clover also has a motive. Yeah.
You mean what Alice noticed?
The movement of the AB rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
How did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know. Oh, there's one last thing. Is there any other footage that showed anything?
No, nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
Zero Senior's identity.
Still unknown.
Okay, well, let's go find Clover. We're not gonna know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse. No, shouldn't she be dead?
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
She is. She has to be.
I sure hope so.
Why does she have to be? We left them behind, seemingly. They would probably be dead. Have to be. One's here.
Yeah. All right, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah.
You search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
Got it. Alice. Most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. A thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. It's just this strange, cold shell. Every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. And death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. That's the room. But it smells like shit, you know?
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in the Dallas and London. Lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. Then back against the wall and let all along very shy.
What's wrong?
Whoa!
You need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Looking for the others.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody.
Can you back up a bit?
Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. So I turned and headed for the door for it. I heaved myself up on my... Oh. First thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. Stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of blue and bile and nausea up in my throat. That lead ball turned to ice, and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. Why were they fucking handcuffed to the fucking thing? I could feel it at the moment I looked at them. I didn't want to believe it. Couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. What happened here, though? Cool, limp feel of the skin under my shaking fingers dashed in until I had left. Can't reach it for any night, really. I wrapped my hand around the end of the bed and pulled myself up and feel it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see it. Heart hammered away at my ribs, my chest felt pretty tight, I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Yeah? Just the partition was in the way.
Yeah.
They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here and the doors closed.
Look.
Why?
See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
So you're saying it wasn't one of them that did this?
Probably not.
Jesus. Cut off Timothy's left hand. Looks like it's probably from a knife or something similar. Neat.
And the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
I don't see. The primary door was closed to come get them. Needles in their bracelets activated it.
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The tubocurarine must have killed them.
I think that's why they were handcuffed to the thing.
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them.
Where the fuck is
They
Quark?
didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, get him. What's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
Huh? You find something?
Yeah.
I bent down to pick something up and handed it to me. Cyan bracelet. Quark!
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
What's Quark's bracelet doing here? No, hold on. Quark's bracelet is here. That means.
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Hey, and Dio doing right about now? No, this can't be happening. This happened one time before. And Quark was just in a pod. So maybe who's ever running this doesn't want Quark to die? For some reason, I don't know.
Hey, Sigma, calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead. In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
Ray of hope?
Yeah, if Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
I mean, the bracelet came off before the door closed?
Yeah.
Possible. Junior told us that they only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right. He's got 9 DP. Which you're saying he escaped and came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Junior said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he's able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic?
Hey, jeez.
Have you actually seen Quark dead? Huh?
Normally you're pretty pessimistic.
You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be.
What the fuck is going on here? Something's not saying right. Really? You're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough!
I don't know what's happening.
Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
Wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Phi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first. Clues.
What kind of clues?
To who might have killed them. Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
Quark's great bracelet, Clover and Tenmyoji would have been able to go through the white doors. Killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What's
I
wrong?
can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
Now you can't find it.
Right.
Okay. Hold on a minute. Maybe Dio didn't kill Luna. Okay, maybe that was Clover. But we know, when you spray the luminol on Dio's bracelet, reveals some pretty incriminating things. So, maybe the reason that it's gone is because Tenmyoji got to Dio. Dio didn't like, that. I don't know if it got revealed or not. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. No, most likely it probably did. Maybe, Dio's like, oh yeah, fuck this shit. And he did that. I'm always blaming Dio, but you can't blame me because he has confessed to murder. So I mean,
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover too. Give me a minute.
I knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. I'll back to Dio, I know. You're like Dio Brando from JoJo, but without the sauce. After a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look. See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
And it does.
Sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
Written blood. Must be Tenmyoji's.
It says 016.
What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016.
I think she's saying 016.
I know I've seen it somewhere.
Sorry.
It's no use. Can't remember.
Get my hopes up like that.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with the Soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all
Good
the
one,
way
Bum.
under when
See
she
ya,
could have
thank you.
done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who'd killed her.
016. Huh. Maybe, but the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio. Maybe it was more than one of us, I mean.
No, there's also Clark. I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Hopeless. Keep up anymore. Everything here is a goddamn mystery. Like, what about that old woman we found? Who killed her? Well, moving to the AB room makes Luna seem the most suspicious. But when would she have done it? We don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. Of course, now Luna's dead too. Who could have killed her? Footage from the security camera, paired with Dio's behavior, makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect. Now we'll never know for sure. Now, the killer is a complete mystery. I don't know what the hell 016 is. It's engraved in my brain now. I can't help but say it. It's supposed to mean. I don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Zero? Zero Senior? And who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist? Why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? What is this? Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. I feel like my head's about to explode. Please, Spy, give me something, anything. Clue, a hint, come on, you gotta have something.
The luminol. I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how's that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to test.
That's it?
Well, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compound and glows. The glow is really faint,
So?
so you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing.
And that would mean?
That would mean... the rec room! Vi and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. The feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be a breakthrough of it. Oh, I've said it many times, but I have to wonder how much of the game is just like watching like these little like animations or whatever. This is where, yep, that's where Kay rode the fucking bunny. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. And that's where Kay's fucking dead. My head ground to a pulp. Even after all I'd seen, of course had a profound effect. Such a ridiculous spot that before I could stop myself, I laughed. Life made me think. Life turns the situation to defensive response designed to protect the brain from constant emotional bombardment. Like that right before an animal dies to feel the moment of comfort. They say that for people. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. It's only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death. Death becomes a certainty. Pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say that two species of animal come under attack with some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but Species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by Species A prevents them from losing. Because they feel no pain, some Species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, Species A is eliminated, and only Species B manages to thrive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, millions of years. When creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from Species B, I'm no exception. That's why I can't look at a room full of corpses and laugh. Genes have been given by a million years of evolution and changed my fear into ecstasy. What are you talking about? That means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, alright. He is still out there. Would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. Sigma usual yep, no nothing. We've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. He's not the 10th person. Like the fucking Baki offer Sigma is sometimes, where he just fucking goes off and off and off about some bullshit. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark.
You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Maybe he grew. Maybe he can change his size magically. Alright, you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
Maybe there's another Twin 5 theory? She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Phi and I had been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the white door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. Wait, there had been one time when I wasn't watching. A few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch. We had snuck out then. The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. If the round trip took about a minute, she'd killed them in 4 minutes. The whole thing would have only taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? How long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I'd really been out. Felt like everything was being fast-forwarded. Felt like my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that? That'd have only felt like a few seconds to me. It could have been much longer. Where had something like mental processing speed dropping come from? Hey, what you doing there, Phi?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Find anything?
Yeah, 2 things actually. Take a look at this.
What's that say? Myrmidos. That. Oh, wait a minute. That's the fucking. That's the terrorist. Is Dio part of the terrorist organization? Then another grand Dio reveal?
Yeah.
Getting a lot of those tonight. Well, maybe not a lot. We don't know for sure about some other stuff. Or anything, really, but there's just a lot of stuff that points to Dio. There's something engraved on the blade, too. Myrmidons. Is that the name of the manufacturer?
Dunno. It's not a name I've ever heard of before.
Oh, I've heard of it. I've heard that name.
But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
This is the knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right.
Mm.
From the looks looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long.
There's a lot of things that are starting to make a... Things are adding up in my brain here.
I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
I think I've heard those numbers
Like
before.
wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Right, well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words,
Numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
right.
If they match, that means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
He knows that. What I mean is, why did he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
That would match up with what we saw.
Maybe it isn't Dio's knife. I gotta, you know, I blame Dio for a lot. He, you know, maybe it's not his knife. Maybe it's fucking my knife. I don't know. Oh wait, hold on a second. Get confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? He picked it up when she found it wrapped in a handkerchief next to the AB room. Wait a minute.
Right.
Well, Dio took it from her and stabbed her. What happened? Why didn't you just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see and come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else. Don't you remember what I said? I found 2 things. There was the knife and this.
That is the key to Kay's little thing. Not little, but his armor. And that
What do
key.
you mean, that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for then. But I said it might be important, so she'd hang on to it, just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right? And now Dio's got it. So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait, Kay's key?
Oh man, you couldn't figure it out from the shape?
I figured it out from the other timeline.
Get over here. Picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
This is about to be fucked. I ain't ready for this. She walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Oh yeah. So that's it. Unlocks a suit,
Yeah.
right?
Let's give it a shot.
I don't want to see it actually. With all that's going on in this route, I think Sigma might just snap. Right, trying to prepare myself. If I shove the key into the slot and twisted. But never mind.
It's no good. Can't get it open.
But not.
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here...
Dang, it shorted the suit out or something?
I think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder...
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like. Yep, we'll never know.
Yeah, no way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
Wonder who he was. I wonder too.
Well, I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
She'd only been searching a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes. Might be good for Sigma in this timeline, yeah.
Look,
What is it?
a spray bottle with luminol in it.
Oh, shit. That's the one
Yeah.
Timioji had. And does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed him to the swing?
We don't know yet. Kay might have
Uh-huh.
taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Gonna check for a luminal reaction?
If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
Blood everywhere in here, though.
It's okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it.
This is the part. This is the part where we see stuff on Dio's bracelet.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
Yep. The underside of his bracelet is glowing.
Exactly.
But why?
Because there are traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding.
Okay, now hold on. Never mind.
The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here.
I was gonna say, like, there's blood all over him. You know, it could be that, but, you know, if it's already sprayed, then that might. Okay.
I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
And that leaves the old woman, Alison Timioji.
Right.
Remember what Timioji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
You think Timioji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have blood on it?
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
Wonder what she was.
No idea.
Oh, I have an idea.
But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Sr.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know. Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah?
Oh, wait, are you saying that Dio is Zero Senior?
I don't know.
That'd be another crazy reveal to add to the Dio pile.
The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Wow. Then who killed Dio? I think Kay did.
Kay, perhaps? After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Yeah, that's what I was. The descendant of Species B. Just shut the fuck up, you.
Huh?
Nothing. Forget about it. Anyway, their senior was Dio. Then
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
so who do we want to vote for?
45 minutes remain until
We're gonna
ambidex
betray.
game
We're gonna.
polling
Al,
closes.
what you want to do? Huh? What? What the hell is happening? Impossible.
Mark,
Quark? Quark opened a gate? Oh, I wasn't. Oh my! I didn't realize.
whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
No, I'm coming. Been fucking running around the place for like that. God knows how long. If I get back there and it's fucking like another Sigma that opened it, I'm gonna just quit the game right here and then. Yeah, I noticed that, but it slipped my mind, okay? I'm sorry. We hear a lot of those announcements, like, all the time, so a lot of them, admittedly, a lot of those announcements go to white noise, 'cause a lot of it's just the same thing. Damn it. There's no one here. You run off?
Why would they run away?
Well, if I know. I would have the Quark open an AB gate anyway. But a star key shouldn't have been able to get it open.
You must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door, remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
You didn't find one when you searched them?
Right.
Maybe Quark that suspect after all then. Couldn't write him off just because he's scared. Are you saying he's Zero Senior? Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
That's impossible. You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh. Alright, let's go find him.
Any ideas where to look?
Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
You know something I don't? The room Dio and Kay investigated.
Right. Aren't you curious?
Of course. Besides, Quark might be there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move. Door says director's office.
Probably belongs to the director.
Hope it has one of those chairs.
Chairs?
You know, the folding ones that say director on the back. Always want to sit in one to say stuff like action or quit or double decaf chai soy latte. Soy? You're Sigma. You don't care for no soy.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah, aren't you excited?
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
Yeah, what if Zero Senior was in there waiting
That would
for
make
us?
things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna open
You
it.
don't need to keep asking me if...
Director's office. Oh, we've been here before. With Quark. The one time we actually did a room with him. Huh.
There's no one here.
Computer's been turned on.
Yeah. Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is
A
this?
lion.
It's
A
biting.
sun?
Have we've seen a lot of those. Are there 9? Because it's like, what, a 9 if lion ate the sun or something like that? Or 9? Oh, are we all lions? After... I don't know what I'm talking about. That's a couple input fields for a user ID and a password.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. See if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
I turned and headed out toward the bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk. Felt compelled to stay, and found myself compelled to stay. My God, why can't I read? Why is it so hard to read? Found myself staring at the screen. Lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. Memento Mori. The 9th lion ate the sun. Remember death. The 9th lion ate the sun. Could this be the 9th lion? Then maybe... Remember death. Memento Mori. Remember death. Memento Mori. I don't fucking know. That wasn't make sense. Okay, hold on. ID. Don't know. It was no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID and password somewhere before. To be continued. We might have to cheat this if this game should not have left us without a hint. I think maybe we're supposed to unlock some stuff before that. Maybe. Ooh. No, wait. It looks... That's the only thing... Well, we could do this. No, we... I don't know. Can't go over here. The thing we could do is go down this route. I remember Kay saying something about remember.
There's no one here.
Said something about like a line. Said like remember that. I remember playing with the son of Mitchumori. The 9th was spelled wrong. Did we see this password before? Have we seen it before? Yeah, I don't know if like I know Pokken said something about cheating it or whatever, but I don't know if this is something we're like supposed to know yet or not. I don't know where we could have seen that code before. I say Mike should just go to another route for now. Maybe.
Thirty seconds remain until polling closes.
I don't know. Do we know? Can we solve that now? Or is that something that we don't know? We could just do other time. Oh, yeah. Talents connected. Is this? Oh, God. Sorry, Luna. Oh, this sucks. I remember this. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, this sucks.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
I'm sorry.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Sigma, why?
On Mike on. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta see the other timelines. Good Lord.
You promised. How could you? Why won't you say something? At least give me an excuse.
Because we evil, yeah.
Say you wanted to protect everybody, or you slipped and hit the wrong button.
But this hurts, yeah.
Anything. I don't care if it's a lie. Just say something. I see. All right then. You did it so that you could get more points, right?
But he was right. This is awful. It's my eyes that turned away.
I trusted you. Goodbye.
His face twisted as she spun away. Before I saw his tears glistening in the corners of her eyes. Well, it's thinking my stump with a lump of lead. Good fucking lump of lead. On something very precious. They say trust takes years to build, but only a second to break. I ended up taking that second back. That was impossible. It moves in one direction. Like, oh my god. Life only moves in one direction. You only get to make your choices soon. Stays there.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey! Wait!
I think we've seen this, haven't we?
Tenmyoji, you're going to go look for Quark, right?
Maybe we haven't. Clover yelled after him, but Team Aoji ignored her and continued to magenta door so clear it is. This was eating back, muttering something.
Yeah. So?
I want to help.
No thanks.
Really?
Much as I'd like to say that, I need all the help I can get. Think you can give me a hand?
Of course. Let's go.
Up through the magenta door together. Clover was left standing by herself, furrowed and head down, deep in thought, as she stood up straight and looked out through the side door. Starting to dawn that only 5K were left. Where's Dio?
He went off toward the yellow door while you and Luna were talking.
He just walked out?
Yes. He did check the results before he left.
But he wasn't very happy. If I had chosen to betray, he'd be sitting pretty with 9 DP right now.
I imagine he would. Fortunately, Phi is much too clever for that. That was why I chose Ally. It was an easy decision.
Just the moment that Dio just lost this shit and started killing everybody. I mean, we don't know for sure, but I mean, a lot of the evidence just evidence damning. If you betray her, you would have been able to get out of here.
Perhaps, but I made a promise to Phi.
Promise, huh? Are you really sure Kay wouldn't betray you?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot. I didn't really have a choice, though. The only option was to trust him.
So,
Yeah, don't you think that's important? Trusting someone, I mean.
okay, I get it.
All right. We should go and look for Quark, too.
Indeed. Best we split up, wouldn't you say?
We'll find him on this time. He did say each one of us left for a different area of the facility. Took the magenta door. I went to the yellow door. Kay took the side door. This place is where the little dude is. But no matter how hard I looked, Quark was nowhere to be found. Eventually, I decided to head back to the warehouse. Oh, wow. We actually did find him. Hey, Miyoji. What's going on?
Wouldn't be here if I hadn't.
Where was he?
Like I'm gonna tell you that.
What, did I do something
You
wrong?
broke your promise to Luna. I don't like people who break promises.
I understand. There was no rebuttal for that. Well, glad you found him.
Ha! Oh, you got some balls saying that, acting like you give a shit about him.
Is he okay? He looks tired.
He's just sleeping. Seems somebody shot him up with some kind of anesthetic.
Someone. Who?
Hell if I know. And honestly, I don't really care anymore.
Damn.
Court's
I know.
safe. Now, all I have to do is get him out of here, and this'll all be over.
Wait, you make it sound like you can get out right now.
He can. Well, he can. Didn't you
Ow.
see the results? Quark's PP is...
9.
Exactly.
So you're gonna have him pull the lever and open the Hammerknock
Yeah,
door?
of course, he's gonna need my help to do that.
But what about you? You've only got 4 BP. Even if you can get the door open, you...
3. Now, maybe some of you are thinking. You're thinking, oh no. If my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door. And I'll just slip through when it's open. Well, that's not gonna happen. If you think you can be sneaky, well...
Think I don't know that? Doesn't matter, though. so long as Quark is safe, then I...
Stand. What the fuck? Barely even saw him move. It wasn't until pain and flood my stomach that I realized Temiyoji had kicked me. Ugh. Let out a strange sort of wheeze and collapsed to the floor. Blinking against the pain, I managed to find Temiyoji again. Maneuver Quark up the number 9 door. Stop! Temiyoji! Moving made me retch, before I could recover and call out again. He'd done it. Temiyoji's hand pressed Quark's against the lever. He looked back at me over his shoulder.
Sorry, door's almost open, so it's time I was on my way.
Temiyoji, don't be an idiot. Go through there, you
Believe me, I know, but I gotta stay with him as long as I can. Couldn't live with myself if I just tossed him out there unconscious, you know?
Then stay here.
Can't do that.
Why not?
There's a killer here. It's too dangerous. I can't take that risk with Quark's life.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
See ya.
Temiyoji, wait. Don't do this. Temiyoji! Temiyoji!
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
That's how it ended. Temiyoji died and Quark escaped? I didn't know. I laid my hand gently against my aching stomach, stared up at the ceiling. Pain approaching footsteps echoed through the warehouse. One of them was a killer. Whatever. Didn't matter anymore. I thought I'm gonna see the outside world again. It would be better if I just let them kill me. I lay back and closed my eyes. Game over. The hours. Wow. Alright. I think we'll leave the stream there. Still got a bit of stuff to do. But definitely getting somewhere. It really just does seem like Dio's responsible for everything, though. It really does. But, yep, that's gonna be